भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमदेसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, समवेता भक्त वृंद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदी हरे। All glories to somebody devotees Hare, all glories to somebody devotees Hare Krishna, all glories to somebody devotees Hare Krishna, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now we'll start chanting, everybody.
No one joined it.
Hey kids, come here. Yes, yes. This is congregational chanting. You have to sit together. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे, कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे,
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you very much for coming to this Saturday satsang. I am not going to introduce the speaker today. Kids, why are you going back? This session is for kids. They have class. Yes, saying. All your kids are here? How many? 2? 2 of them? Kids, your kids. How many are there in the class today? Hare Krishna, can you hear me? Say Haribol if you can. Haribol. Loudly. Haribol. Yeah, thank you. Dr. Urja. Haribol. Yes, Saturday school can start. All the kids are going. Adult kids also, adult kids. I see very less number of devotees today. What happened?
Snow.
Huh?
Snow.
How is it? Or after seeing that flyer, they decided not to come. Is that so?
Even online also.
Only one. Who is it?
Last week none was there. Last week no one was there online.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari 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 Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari 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 Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Lila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya 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 Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Nityananda Trayodashi, upcoming Trayodashi ki Jai. Thank you again for joining this regular Saturday satsang. Some vibration.
Recording.
Recording, right?
I don't know. No, started.
Some reverberations. Sound. Another mic is on, I guess. No? Okay?
Yeah.
It's okay now, right? Yeah, it was on. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Jayamudiraye
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naitiki
Bhagavati Naishiki
Mukam Karoti Vachalam
Mukam Karoti Vacharam
Bhangum Langayate Girim
Angum Langayate Girim
Yatkrupatamaham Vande
Krupatamaham Vande
Shri Gurun Dinataranam
Shri Gurum Dinataranam
Namo Vishnupadaya
Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Krishna Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Nivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Hare Krishna. So we'll be discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, continue our series. Anyone remember what verse it is today? 13. Which canto? Okay. Canto first, second chapter, 13th verse. You have to complete it, yes. Every week once. You missed many weeks. No, 12th chapter.
Second chapter.
First canto. Second chapter.
At 13th verse. First canto, second chapter, 13th verse. 1 to 13. So, stalwarts like Sham Prabhu or Chesha Prabhu should correct me if I'm going wrong. Okay? We are here to discuss, not to find proficiency in the speaker. I'm making my sure this is a disclaimer. Okay? So, you can find a lot of faults with me. So, I'm here just to discuss. So, if you have any fault, please correct it right there. Okay? Let's all read the verse. First canto, chapter 2, and verse 30. Ata pumbir dvijashrestha varnashrama vibhagasha swanustistasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam atah pumbir dvijashrestha वर्णाश्रमा विभागशः स्वनुष्ठिस्तस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमा विभागशः स्वनुष्ठिस्तस्य धर्मस्य हरितोषणम् अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमा विभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमा विभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमा विभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रम विभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रम विभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम्
अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रम विभागशः स्वानुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम्
अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रम विभागशः सनुतिष्ठस्य धर्मस्य
संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् अतः so पुंभिः by the human being Dvijashreshtaha, O best among the twice born,
O best among the twice born.
Varna Ashrama,
Varnashrama,
the institution of 4 castes and 4 orders of life.
the institution of four castes and four orders of life.
Vibhagashaha,
Vibhagasha,
by the division of.
by the division of
Sanuspistasya,
Anustistasya,
of one's own prescribed duties.
of one's own prescribed duty.
Dharmasya,
Dharmasya,
occupational.
occupation.
Samsiddhi,
Samsiddhi,
the highest perfection.
the highest perfection.
Hari,
Hari,
the personality of Godhead.
the personality of Godhead.
Toshanam,
Doshanam,
pleasing.
Pleasing.
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
O best among the twice born.
O best among the
Twice born.
best among the twice born.
It is therefore
It
It
is
is therefore
concluded that the highest perfection
it is
concluded that the highest perfection
one can achieve
one can achieve
by discharging the duties
by discharging the duties
prescribed for
prescribed for
one's own occupation
one's own occupation
according to caste divisions
according to the caste divisions
and orders of life
and orders of life
is to please
is to please
the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Purport. Anyone can read purport? Probably.
The human, so- human
Why?
society. Human society all over the world is divided into 4 castes and 4 orders of life. The 4 castes are the intelligent caste, the martial caste, the productive caste, and the laborer caste. These castes are classified in terms of one's work and qualification and not by birth.
Then again, there are 4 orders of life, namely the student life, the householder's life, the retired, and the devotional life. In the best interest of human society, there must be such division of life. Otherwise, no social institution can grow in a healthy state.
You take the prasadam.
And in each and every one of the above mentioned divisions of life, the aim must be to please the supreme authority of the personality of Godhead. This institutional function of human society is known as the system of Varnashrama Dharma, which is quite natural for the civilized life. The Varnashrama institution is constructed to enable one to realize the absolute truth. It is not for artificial domination of one division over another.
When the aim of life, that is realization of absolute truth, is missed by too much attachment for Indriya Preeti or sense gratification, as already discussed herein before, the institution of Varnasrama is utilized by selfish man to pose an artificial predominance over the weaker section.
In the Kali Yuga or in the age of quarrel, this artificial predominance is already current, but the saner section of the people know it well that the divisions of castes and orders of life are meant for smooth social intercourse and high thinking, self-realization, and not for any other purpose.
Herein, the statement of Bhagavatam is that the highest aim of life or highest perfection of the institution of the Varnashram Dharma is to cooperate jointly for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 4.30.
Thank you, bro.
Srimad Bhagavatam. So quickly recap what we learned last week so that there is a continuation of what we are discussing. Right? Sutta Goswami Pad is addressing all the sages in Naimisharanya. So let us be interactive here. Okay? It is not a preaching session, it is a discussion session. So let's be interactive. So everybody be attentive. So we'll go back and forth the question and answers. Okay? So Sutta Goswami is addressing all the sages in Naimisharanya. Where is Naimisharanya? In India? Where?
Uttar Pradesh.
Lucknow? Near Lucknow. Okay. So why is this place famous? No, Naimisharanya. Why is this place famous?
It's considered the hub of the universe.
Yes, for what reasons?
Kali's effect is not there. Kali Yuga effect
Yes,
is
one of the reasons. What you said? Who said that? Yajna karne ke liye. They many yajnas happened there.
Yeah.
That is why it is very pure. It is not affected by, you said,
Kali
Kali Yuga. And this place was created not just like that. Okay? So before the Kali Yuga started, all the demigods, all the sages, they went to Lord Brahma, saying that, Lord Brahma, Kali Yuga is going to start. We know the effect of Kali Yuga. Right? What is the effect of Kali Yuga? Kalau? Kalau means always bewildered, always quarrel and fight. Right? Definitely it's going to be there. So they all know the effect because they can read. They have Divya Drushti. Right? They can read what's going to happen. So now they went to Lord Brahma and asked what is the solution. It's going to start anyway. So Lord Brahma said, don't worry, I will give you a wheel. You have seen that wheel of fortune, right? How it rotates. So I'll give you a wheel. You sit on this. Wherever the wheel stops, right, you will find the solution there. So all sages, 60,000 sages. How many? 60,000 sages. So they sat on this wheel. And the wheel went all around, everywhere, universe. Finally it came to Naimisharanya. So it stopped there. So as soon as it stopped, all the 60,000 rishis, they got down. Like you unload a lorry, right? Unload a truck. They all got down. As soon as they got down, the wheel went down. When the wheel went down, big hole got created because of the wheel, right? Big hole, and then went down, such that the water came up. That is called Chakratirtha. Even today it is there. If you go and see there is Chakratirtha. And that Chakratirtha pond is created because of that wheel.
It's in UP, right?
Yes. Lucknow. Right? So then the sages went around because they know Brahma said the solution is going to be here. So they went around in search of that. While they were doing that, that is when they started doing this yajna. What is that sloka?
Sahasra Samavasata.
What is that? Starting. Naimishe Nimisha Kshetre Rishaya, repeat, Naimishe Nimisha Kshetre Rishaya Shaunakadaya Satram Sargaya Lokaya Sahasra Samamasata. So that is when the sages, they went around and they started doing Sahasra Samamasata. Sahasra means? Sahasra. 1,000. 1 0, you missed 1 0. Sahasra Samamasataha. Thousands of years. Yajna. Even though they were highly qualified, highly learned sages, even after doing thousands of years yajna, they still were bewildered. They were not getting solution. So that is when Suta Goswami, they appeared. They saw Suta Goswami was sitting in meditation, peaceful. He was so resplendent. As soon as they saw Suta Goswami, they all bowed down to Suta Goswami. Suta Goswami was a Shudra, right? Still, he was highly qualified. Unintroduced, they all fell at his feet. 60,000 sages. Why? Because he knows Bhagavad Dharma. So then they started inquiring. Then they started to ask all these questions. Remember all these questions? What is the first question?
What is the most beneficial thing for the human mankind?
What is the most
beneficial?
Yes, correct. It can be in your own words, no problem. What is the ultimate benefit for the mankind? Okay? So we'll quickly recap and we'll come to this words, okay, for 5 minutes. Right? Refreshing is always good, right? So what is the second question?
Tatsaram.
In English, we don't know sense.
What is the essence of all scriptures?
What is the essence of all scriptures? Bhuini, Bhuri Karmani, Shrotavyadini, Rajendra. What is the essence of all scriptures? What is the third question?
Why Krishna born in Devaki?
Yes. What is the reason Krishna took birth in Mother Devaki? Womb of Mother Devaki. What is the fourth question?
What are the pastimes of Krishna?
Pastimes. Wonderful pastimes. Fifth?
What are the other avatars?
Incarnations. And sixth?
Bhagavatam take shelter.
Yes, after Krishna left. Where did Dharma take shelter? Okay, that is the sixth question. So now whatever we are studying for the past couple of weeks, those are the answers for which question? Because first chapter is full of questions, right? So there are no answers in first chapter. Second chapter, Sutta Goswami started answering these questions. So now we are in 13th verse. So this 12th, 13th, these are the verses which are the answers for which question?
Second question.
Together.
First question. First question, specifically. What is the ultimate benefit? Okay. So then he'll say what is the ultimate benefit, then he'll say how to execute that to get the ultimate benefit. Okay. So this Srimad Bhagavatam, it is Krishna himself. You agree? Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. That is defined in almost all the scriptures. That Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna. Tam Adi Deva. Okay, he is the original being. Krishna is the original being. And he is Karuna Nidhanam. That means he is ocean of mercy. Krishna is ocean of mercy. He is Tamala Varnam. Tamala Varnam means Tamala tree. You know Tamal tree, right? Kind of blackish. So Krishna is Tamala Varnam. And Suhita Avataram. So as a sound vibrations. See, if you see Bhagavatam, after how many verses are there in Bhagavatam? 18,000 verses, right? So there are a lot of exemplary examples come into picture. Yeah, we'll be discussing that, right? Because we always look for examples, right? Now if I say that, oh, he practiced Bhakti Yoga, then do you have any proof? Examples are there, real examples. So then we take their examples and then we try to follow them. Okay, not imitate, we try to follow. Okay, so that is why in these 18,000 verses, after describing so many events with so many testimonials, so many examples, the essence of all these things is the 18,000th sloka, the last verse. What is the last verse of Bhagavatam? We are not there yet, but Shyam Prabhu always repeats that whenever he gives lecture. Okay? I won't be asking him, but others.
We'll check it out.
That means we are not attentive.
Yasya nama sankirtanam.
Nama Sankirtanam. Yeah.
Sarva papa pranasana.
Loudly.
Yes. Nama sankirtanam.
We'll all repeat, yes.
Nama sankirtanam yasya.
Nama Sankirtanam yasya.
Sarva papa pranasanam.
Sarva papa pranashanam.
Pranamo dukkha samanasta.
Pramano dukkha shamanam.
Dukkha samanam. Namami param harim.
Tam namami.
Param harim.
Parama.
Harim.
Tam namami harim.
Harim param.
Okay. So Nama Sankirtanasya. What is the Nama we are doing every day? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. This is the Nama for Kali Yuga. Kalau nasteva gatiraneta. This is the Nama. So Bhagavatam, final conclusion, the 18,000 sloka, says this, described all of these events with exemplary examples, ended up with Nama Sankirtana. This is the solution for Kali Yuga. And to give this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years back, he came and introduced this Hare Krishna movement. He introduced this Hare Krishna mantra. It was there before, right? It is defined in Kali Santarna Upanishad also. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodachaka Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam Nato Parataro Payo Sarva Vedesha Drishyati. Right? All the Vedas say this. Iti Shodachaka Namam. This is 16 syllable Maha Mantra. Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Right? All the Kalmasha in this Kali Yuga. These are the solutions of Kali Yuga, right? All the Kalmasha in Kali Yuga will get destroyed. Natho parataro upayo. There is no other upaya in this Kali Yuga. It is said by Sarva Vedesha Drishyati. All the Vedas say this. That is why this Mahamantra is very, very, very important. So those who are not chanting, please take this mantra. Okay? If you are chanting one round, increase it to 2 rounds, increase gradually. Ultimately, it is recommended 16 rounds. Those are initiated, definitely 16 rounds, no miss. Those are aspiring to get initiated, please increase. And it is recommended to chant early in the morning. Right? Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta means exactly to be, it is 96 minutes before sunrise.
Very tough, bro.
96 minutes before sunrise is Brahma Muhurta. So it could change, right? During winter it will change, summer it will change. Okay? But you have to be Brahma Muhurta. So they say 1.5 hours before, 96 minutes actually. So please get up, try to get up and do chanting. This is the solution for this Kali Yuga. Because we all say, right, oh, we are going through so many troubles, so many problems in this life. Why is it happening to me? The $1 billion question, right? I didn't do anything bad to others. Why is so many bad things happening to me? Why? Because you don't know.
Because you're not chanting.
You're not chanting first thing. Second thing, from the time you got matured, you may think you have not done anything bad to others. But in the Shastras it is said, the previous 10 yugas, not yugas actually, your life, right? Previous 10 janmas, whatever you have done, that karma accumulates and will be affected in this life. So whatever you do now, it will carry on for next 10 janmas. So just imagine, somebody comes and slaps you, right? You say, oh, thank you very much. Do you say that? Actually, Shastra says, yes, you have to say it. Because nothing is by chance in this world. Whatever happened, just because we don't know the reason, doesn't mean it happened by accident. No, it is not by chance. It is not by accident. It happened because you might have hit that person in some other life. That is why it is coming back. So now you don't react in a wrong way such that your bad karma is gone. Next time it will be clean slate. If you react saying that person hit me, I will also hit him, then it will continue again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi jatare. So it will repeat. So we have to be very careful. So bottom line is this Nama Sankirtan. Nama Sankirtan is very important and it will definitely have an effect. All the Shastras say that. So we have to chant. And especially when you are in temple, when you are chanting, right? We always are very shy. We don't lift our hands. We don't lift our hands and we just Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The more you lift your hand up, your false ego will go. That is what it is defined like that. Okay? So if you are not lifting your hand, that means your false ego is still there. So if you want to get away from false ego, this is a solution. Okay? Whenever you sing, you lift as high as possible. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Also, just notice how I am lifting. And this face of my palm, you should not do like this anytime. You should not do like this. You should do like this. When you beg in front of Krishna, you beg like this or you beg like this? Beg like this, right? This is how you have to see. Okay? Just a small etiquette, that's all. Never do like this. You are not blessing others. Okay? you're begging in front of Krishna. Hare Krishna, if you're telling that means you're begging for mercy. Right? It should be like this. Please. Okay, anyways, it's off the chapter, off the topic actually. So this Krishna, if he wants to, because Krishna is so merciful, right? In Bhagavad Gita is already guaranteed. Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge, he'll come back again and again, right? So Krishna, if he wants to appear in the family of aquatics, how will he come? He appears in the form of fish. In the family of aquatics, he will appear in the form of fish. And kurma. Kurma also, right? So if he has to appear in the family of animals, how?
Boar.
Huh? Varaha. And? Narasingha. Yes. Narasingha. Vamana nahi. Vamana is not animal. Talking in the family of animal.
Two legs animal. She's saying that two legs.
So if he has to appear in the Vamana, if he has to appear in the form of, in the family of dwarfs, who is that dwarf? Hindi में क्या बोलता है? छोटा. Batuk. Okay. In the family of Batuks, Vamana. If he has to appear in the family of Kshatriyas, Ram, Lord Ram, then
Krishna.
Balram. Parashuram. These are his incarnations, right? If he has to appear in the family of as a stone or wood, deities. Right? Jagannath, yes. Daru Brahman, right? In the form of wood. If he has to appear in the form of mountain, Govardhan. Govardhan, Giri Govardhan. If he has to appear in the form of water, Ganga, Yamuna, right? So if he has to appear in the form of, in the society of human beings, the human beings. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not a human being, but in the form of human being, it's a Guru Tattva. Any Gurus. Gurus are representations of God. So So he can appear in any form to give his mercy. So here we are studying Srimad Bhagavatam. He has appeared in the form of book. That is Bhagavatam. So we have to be very attentive in learning this Srimad Bhagavatam. So that is why these 6 questions are very, very important, especially the first one. What are the ultimate benefits of human being, which is what we are going to discuss now. And in continuation with the previous verse, last verse was what? Can anyone remember last verse? Let's just quickly repeat it. Tadhana munayo Gnana vairagya yuktaya Pashyanti atmani chatmanam Bhaktya shruta grihitaya. The serious, inquisitive student or sage, well equipped with knowledge and detachment, realizes that absolute truth by rendering devotional service in terms of what he has heard from Vedanta Shruti. So he's again addressing, Sutta Goswami is addressing all the sages here, that these are very serious students. They're well equipped with knowledge and detachment. Right? Even Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, one of the verses he says this. You remember what verse is this? You need detachment. You need knowledge. You need practice. What is that sloka? You have to remember those. Yeah, go ahead, Mataji, please. Yes. Mano durnigraham jalam. Asamchaya mahabaho. Mano durnigraham jalam. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Vairagyena cha grihati. Abhyasa and vairagya. This is very much required. If we want to advance in spiritual life, devotional life, practice, knowledge and vairagya. You need. First you have to get knowledge and then practice, and slowly vairagya will come. Even in material things, again Bhagavad Gita, Krishna promises this. Okay, in one of the verses, if you get knowledge, all your karmic reactions, whatever you have done, the sinful reactions, right? That will be curbed. Okay? Any verse, in Bhagavad Gita? No. That is if you surrender. I am telling about the knowledge. Okay? Etaidamshi samiddhognir. Etaidamshi samiddhognir. Basmasat kuruter juna. Gnan agni sarva karmani. Basmasat kurute tata. Is a metaphor. Metaphor, right? Etaidamshi samiddhognir. Forest fire. Okay? Like how forest fire burns everything, right? Etaidamshi samiddhognir basmasat kurute Arjuna. Like how, because of the forest fire, everything will burn into ashes. Similarly, Gnanagni sarva karmani, the fire of knowledge, if you have that thirst for knowledge, if you gain knowledge, fire of knowledge, Gnanagni sarva karmani, whatever reactions you get out of bad karma, all those are sarva karmani, basmasat kurute tata, like that, basmasat kurute, it will become ashes. So Gnana is very important. That is what we are learning here. Okay, it's not that somebody is reading, no. When we go out of this room, we should see what did we gain today. We have to be exactly like a businessman. Businessman, he doesn't even waste even a minute. Does he waste? 1 minute I lost. Oh, I lost $1,000, he'll say. Right? So he'll be calculating minute by minute. Every minute, he will never lose a minute. So we had to be exactly like a businessman. We came here, we assembled, we drove all the way from home, putting gas into my car, spending money. For prasadam, spend a lot of money, so much. What will I gain sitting here and hearing for half an hour, 1 hour? If we don't practice, we lose all this. Right? So, when we go out of these four walls, we should see what did we gain today? I spent $50. What did I get?
Prashad.
Prasadam will get. Prasadam will digest, no problem. That is one of the purificatory act. But getting knowledge, that is what we are discussing now. Okay, these sages who are sitting there, they have knowledge and vairagya. Are we getting that by assembling here? Of course, it is very auspicious. It's always better rather than going to a bar or discotheque during Saturday, Sunday, right? This is much, much better. We are very fortunate. We are very, very fortunate actually. And our kids are more fortunate than us. Because we turned into Krishna conscious maybe like 25, 30, in my case 30 years later. Before that, nothing. But kids, they are born devotees. Right? How fortunate they are. So, we have to give this knowledge. First, we have to gain the knowledge, give the knowledge. That gives us realization. That gives us experience. Right? Kids doesn't take it as is. Kids will put 1,000 questions. Right? When I was asking my father, mother many questions, they say, hey, you're asking me questions? Huh? You're asking elders questions? No, just follow what I say. I gave up that time. So that is, actually parents are pushing kids away from spirituality. Because they don't know and they don't want to admit they don't know. They will feel shy. Then kids feel, okay, I don't get the answer. I don't know. My parents also don't know. Then why should I worry? Then I won't get into spirituality. So, first parents should learn and teach kids. When kids put questions, you have to be in a state to answer those questions. If you don't know the answer, you send your kids to that person who knows the answer, so that they will get benefit. Many times kids teach us. Correct? So this is knowledge. So here is addressing Sutta Goswami to all those sages who are very knowledgeable, who are realized the absolute truth. There are three phases we can realize the absolute truth. We learned that also. What was that?
Brahman,
Paramatma, Bhagavan. Brahman, the effulgence of Lord. Paramatma, localized Krishna, he says in our art. That is again defined in, confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. What is that verse? You should all practice verses. That is also, again, that is one. One more. Yes, loudly Mataji. We'll repeat. Sarvasya chaham vriddhi sannivishto matta smrutir gnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedanta kritveda videva chaham sarvasya chaham vriddhi sannivishto. Okay. Not only sitting, is not sitting silently there. He's sitting in everybody's heart and he's doing three things. What is that? From him, mattaha. Mattaha means from him. From him is coming matta, smruti, gnanam, aphonam. Three things. Smruti means memory. Remembrance. Gnanam, knowledge. Last one, apohanam, forgetfulness. These things are coming from him. So we cannot boast, oh, I have so much knowledge, I give nice lectures. Nothing. We are not doing anything. If Krishna turns his switch off there, we won't even remember. We won't remember who I am. One of my friend's father, he was just walking. He was around 70 years old. He was just walking on the footpath. He just fell down, hit his head on the footpath. From that moment, he lost his consciousness. He is physically there. He doesn't remember his wife, doesn't remember his son, doesn't remember his house, how to go back, nothing he remembers. He lost all his memory. So we are nothing. If Krishna turns the switch off, we will forget everything. Same thing, knowledge. If you desire, Krishna, I am thirsty for knowledge, then Krishna switches that on. Without he doing that, even if you listen 100 lectures, you won't understand anything. He has to show that mercy. Matta smrutir gnanam aponam. Even to forget, Krishna, every day and night I am thinking about you, Krishna, I am very tired, can you please? You have to ask him to forget that. If he sanctions, only then you can forget, otherwise you cannot forget. So there are many instances when Srila Prabhupada, initially when he made disciples, right? So some of the disciples in between, they left his Krishna conscious movement. They left. And then one of the disciples, he left and he went for surfing. You know surfing? Water surfing in the sea. Suddenly the waves pulled him in. It was so strong waves pulled him in. And he was about to drown. Okay. So then somehow, because of his practices, old practices, he was able to remember Krishna and Prabhupada. Suddenly the lifesaver came and saved him. And then he realized, even if he wants to forget, after many years this happened, after he left Krishna conscious movement, many years it happened. Then even if he wants to forget, he cannot. So at the life's end, he remembered Krishna and he got saved. Then he came back to his son and rejoined again. So to forget also, you cannot do without Krishna's mercy. So anyways, coming to today's verse, I haven't discussed, it's already time up, but we have this Manusha Janma, it is very rare. Do you all agree? It is very, very rare. It is very rare. Also, we do exactly 4 activities what animals do. Agree? What is that? 4 activities? Yes, you know the shloka? Ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha samanameta pashubirnaranam dharmo itesham adhiko vishesha dharme nahi naha pashubi samana. What is that? Ahara nidra bhaya maitunam cha. Eating, sleeping, bhaya is defending, and maituna, mating. These 4 things even we do. Humans does, animals also do. But what is the difference? Dharmo itesham adhiko vishesho. Okay, there is one thing called dharma. And to execute that dharma, Krishna has given a special thing in us. What is that? Intelligence. That intelligence animals don't have. They don't have intelligence. Intelligence means what? The power of discrimination. They don't have this power of discrimination. Right? They work on instinct. Our mind works on instinct. That means if I give you a cup of coffee, what is wrong? Take it. Mind says. Doesn't it say? Hot coffee during winter. So mind says, hey, it's very hot, good for health, good for body. Keep your body warm. Take it. That is what mind says. But intelligence says it will discriminate. Hey, that is not good for you. That has caffeine. You are not supposed to drink. Caffeine, right? Intoxication it is. You are not supposed. That is intelligence. Intelligence is the power to discriminate things. Mind is the power to say yes or no. That's all. That is the difference between mind. That is also described in Bhagavad Gita again. Krishna clearly, in detail he says. Okay? So that we don't want to go into. But This intelligence, we have additional intelligence. So using this intelligence, if we behave same thing what animals do, ahara nidra bhayamaytunam cham samanameta tvachabirnaranam. If we do the same activities, then what is the difference between humans and animals?
Dharma.
Dharma. So using this intelligence, you have to follow dharma. And again, what is that dharma? Because in many places, in Bhagavad Gita it says, dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. Krishna says, to establish dharma, I come every yuga. Right? But in Bhagavatam it says, dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam sadam vedyam vastavam atra vastu shivadam tapatrayon moolanam. Right? He says dharma projita. Give up all your cheating religion, he says. Give up this dharma, he says. There in Bhagavad Gita he says, to establish dharma I am coming. But in Bhagavatam he says, give up the dharma. Isn't it contradictory?
Even Bhagavad Gita also says, Sarva Dharman Parityaja.
Bhagavad Gita also says, Sarva Dharman Parityaja at the end. He says, give up dharma. Then if you have to give up dharma, why did you come to establish dharma? Isn't it a question? Intelligent question? Use your intelligence. we have this intelligence, right? So we have to question like this. So he says in Bhagavatam also, dharma projita kaito. Projita means throughout. Jettison, throughout completely. Then what is the dharma he is talking about here? Dharmo itesham adhiko vishesho. Dharme nahi naha pashubi samana. So that dharma we'll analyze in more detail. Now, 7:40. We haven't gotten to the verse today yet. Sorry. So we will continue and we have question answers or reflections at least. What do you say?
Continue.
Continue, correct?
Yeah.
Abhi?
Yes.
So abhi 10 minutes out. 7:45 ho gaya. So this one factor, what I was talking about, intelligence, that is to establish dharma. So we need to know what is the real dharma. What is the real dharma? What is that sloka we learned very recently? What is that? Loudly. Savai pumsa paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshade ahaituki apratiyata yayatma suprasidati. What does that mean? What does that mean?
The highest dharma for a living entity is to do devotional service, unalloyed devotional service to Krishna, which is unmotivated and which should be uninterrupted.
Unmotivated, uninterrupted.
By which he is fully satisfied.
Exactly. So, not that today is Saturday and today is Sunday, weekend, let me take rest. Right? Who knows? Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita again, Antakalecha mameva smaran mukta kalaivaram. And also he says, whatever you think at the time of death, you will become that. Right? So, today is weekend, Saturday, Sunday, let me watch a movie. When you are watching a movie, your heart stops. What will happen? What will you become?
Movie star.
Movie star. Next life you will become a big movie star. Right? You are seeing cartoons, monkeys, gorillas are all come. They all come. So you die suddenly. What will you become? You are monkey conscious, you will become monkey. That is why.
Monkey star.
Yeah, it's very dangerous, very precarious. Krishna again and again says, think about me, 24/7, 365. Because you don't know when you are going to leave this body. Even after practicing so many things in Krishna consciousness, one moment is enough. Just watching TV. Done. Right? So that is why this practice helps you at the time of death. Like Ajamil's case. Even though he did all atrocities, then at the time of death, still he remembered Krishna in some way or the other. But we may not be that fortunate. So that is why every time Sadasevya Sadasevya Srimad Bhagavati Katha Yasya Shravana Matrena Harim Chitta Samashrayet. What is the meaning? You have to read this Srimad Bhagavatam. Sada Sevya means you have to serve this Bhagavatam. Serve this Bhagavatam means what? Hear this Srimad Bhagavatam. Sada Sevya, Sada Sevya. Every time, not during Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Every day. Sada Sevya, Sada Sevya. Srimad Bhagavati Katha. Hear this Srimad Bhagavatam every time. You are walking, hear about Bhagavatam. Sitting, hear about Srimad Bhagavatam. Yasya Shravana Matrena, only by hearing, Arishchitta Samashrayet, he'll come and sit in you. What does he do? Matta Smrutir Gnanam Aponam cha. He'll give all those three. But you don't need Aponam. Forgetfulness, right? Matta and Smruti. So for Krishna to come and sit in your heart, you have to say Sada Sevya, Srimad Bhagavati Katha. Okay? So not during weekend, weekdays. Every day, if you follow a routine, every day morning you're chanting, that means you try to continue chanting every day. Today is Saturday, let me take rest. Gone. Who knows? While watching a TV, or while watching something, or while playing cricket, your heart stops. Then next life you'll become a good cricketer, but you won't go back to Krishna. Because your consciousness, as Krishna promised, and then whatever you think, you'll become like that. Right?
Prabhu, Krishna always says that wherever you left, you continue again, right?
What is the use? You want to continue next life?
So in case by mistake, by become a
you don't want to take chance. You don't want to take chance. No. You can continue. That Krishna promises. Right? What is that sloka? Mataji, come on. You're wonderful. Neha Vikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na vidyate Swalpamapyasya dharmasya Trayato mahato bayat. Right? Even small thing if you do, Krishna remember. Okay? But you don't want to continue next life, take birth again, go through birth, old age, disease and death.
Oh, I am always in the train. I don't care when I am going to.
So that is,
I am in the path.
yes, that is why Krishna says 365 days. Avyartha kalatvam, there is no kala to waste. 365 days, 24/7, remember Krishna. If you are very serious in remembering Krishna, Krishna also promises, just listen to this, very interesting. You are very seriously following Krishna and his principles. All these principles you are following. But for some reason, you forgot. And at that time, you died. What is your state?
Come back.
Krishna promises, even if you forget, Yadi vatadi doshena, repeat, Yadi vatadi doshena, Madbhaktam nam nachasmaret, Madbhakta mam nachasmaret, Aham smarami madbhakta, Paramagatim. He says, even if I forget for some reason, right? Today I procrastinating, I became lazy for reasons, but I did wonderful Sankirtan Yajna for whole of my life, but somehow I forgot and I died. Krishna says, even if you forget, Yadi vatadi doshena, for some reason, all doshas, madbhakta mam nachasmaret. If you don't remember by chance, right, you died. Even if you don't remember, aham smarami madbhakta, I will remember you. Then not only remember, paramagatim, he says, I'll give you paramagatim. Okay, but for that you should execute whatever Krishna says, as he says. Bhagavad Gita as it is, not Bhagavad Gita what you know.
And
Whatever Krishna says.
cricket or not?
Ideally you cannot play cricket, but I heard in one of the lecture that
not about cricket. He was explaining about kabaddi. So one devotee went and asked this Guru Maharaj, I'm very fond of this kabaddi. Okay, you play kabaddi, no problem. Okay, then instead of saying kabaddi, say Krishna, and then pray. You are doing the same act, but you are just uttering Krishna's name. I said, wow, this is a very good logic. So even if you play cricket, 6, when you say 6, instead of saying like this, Haribol! 6 is this, right? Haribol! So you can remember Krishna in many ways, whatever you want. But Krishna guarantees, if you remember me, I will remember you. Even at the time of death, if you don't remember me, I'll remember.
I have a question, Prabhu. Even Ajamil did all the activities.
Prabhu, so online, I don't know who is there.
No, it's okay. It's a small question.
No, online, they have to hear. Okay, we'll get into reflections now, very soon. Because actually we didn't start today's verse. Okay.
Prabhu, Ajamil did all abnormal activities, right? But finally he got the realization because Krishna only gave that. But who are coming here, they are all much better than Ajamil, right? But how come you can say that we have to be very careful? Anyway, what are the current circumstances that you see that so many activities are going on and we are in the one of the intoxicated world. Out of that, many of the devotees, they gave up and they want to hear Krishna. It means they are all very, very, very special souls. So even if they do some kind of mistakenly, they watch some TVs or, but Krishna, I feel that Krishna become very merciful and they won't.
He'll give a bigger TV?
No, not bigger TV, merciful. But he will won't consider as faulty things. But of course, we should not watch. But it is not a very, very bigger deal if they watch by accidentally, if they watch something. Just give your opinion on that. So I feel that not regular practice, but accidentally if they go somewhere else and watch some TVs, then I don't think it is a bigger problem. Yeah, that's what I want some comment on.
See, to achieve the highest perfection in life, what is the highest perfection? To attain Krishna Prema, right? To go back to Godhead. To achieve that highest perfection, we have to follow certain principles, right? So now, if this is the highest perfection, say, we are here. Our evolution in Krishna consciousness is gradual. Because we are all karma yogis, right? We want to come to karma yogi and bhakti yoga. So it takes time to practice that. In this practice, we may do lot of unwanted things. Okay? So that should not stop our gradual progression, even though we do those things. Okay? 100% nobody is perfect here. We all watch TV, we all eat chocolates, right? Chocolates are also abundant in Krishna consciousness. We eat chocolate and sometimes we eat kids eat chips, which is not offered. We say we have to eat only offered food, but we eat chips, we eat fryams or whatever it is, which is not offered many times. But again, ideally, this is a Krishna conscious perfection. We are here. It's a gradual process. In this gradual process, we might do many mistakes. Okay? But if I am in the year 2010, I am doing 10 mistakes. We have to be introspective, saying that in 2020, I curbed all those 10 mistakes, only 5 mistakes are remaining. That is a gradual process. Nobody is saying that today you have to be perfect. It is very impossible. It is not practical. Okay? But in this association like this, if we are associating like this and discussing, if we continue this without stopping, the gradual process eventually will come to a stage where Vishaya Vinivartante Niraharasya Dehinaha. Kids,
Rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. What does that mean? Kids, what does it mean?
Though the body soul cannot be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense objects still remains. Though keeping such engagement by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed and conscious.
See, he answered your question, Prabhu. Still the propensity of sense enjoyment remains until you find the higher taste. If you find higher taste, the lower taste will automatically go, you don't have to struggle for it. Right? Once you get the real taste in Krishna consciousness, even if you sit in front of TV, in the TV you will see only Krishna. Even though there is a film running down behind. No. So that is param drishtva nivartate. So that is where we want. We want to get that higher taste. And to get to that higher taste is these practices we are doing. We cannot become perfect right away. No. We have accumulated so much bad karma for ages, lives of our life. Do you think in just chanting one mantra will go away? No. Srila Prabhupada says, if you chant one time Hare Krishna mantra, in this lifetime will go back. Yes, that is perfect. That is correct. But the disclaimer is that once you chant, from then onwards you should not offend anyone. Can you do that? Even if one offenses you make, then all the power what you have attained will be gone. So it's a gradual process. Okay, in this process. But if you introspect yourself, you have to advance. Not that 2010 I was here, 2020 I am here, 2030 I am here, gone down the drain. No, it should be like this. Then you are safe. Then at the end of the life, as I said, Madbhakta mam nachasparet aham smarami madbhakta. Krishna says, hey, struggling man, Krishna sees your struggle, doesn't see your perfection. You understood what I mean? Krishna doesn't see your perfection. Krishna sees your struggle. You put one step, Krishna puts 10 steps. And he'll take you towards him. Don't give up. Don't give up watching TV. Oh, nahi bol raha hu. Don't give up following the process. Give up watching TV. Okay, try to give up. Okay, today if you watch 1 hour, tomorrow you watch 45 minutes. So 15 minutes advancement. Right, it's a gradual process. Okay, so don't get attached to gadgets, especially kids. Parents, please don't give gadgets to kids anytime. If you give, make sure they use only for the required things. Otherwise, Kali Yuga, the most deadliest weapon is not nuclear weapon. You think nuclear weapon is deadliest? Yeah. No. Deadliest weapon is phone. Not only phone, it is smartphone. Not only smartphone, it is iPhone. That is the deadliest weapon. The entire world is in your fingertips. You can go any route you want. Right? It is like a knife. If you give knife to a doctor, he will save your life. If you give a knife to a murderer, he will kill you. Same knife.
What about apple?
Is it? Knife didn't change. But the intention and the motivation changed. So you have to be very careful. The phone is like that. Sometimes you use open Bhagavad Gita, vedabase.com, IO. Yeah, use phone. Today we use phone, we have been reading sloka, right? That's it. The same after that, you close that browser in private mode, you open browser and see something else. YouTube, WhatsApp, all these demons. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, what else? YouTube. All these are like Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So they will attack you. So you have to be very careful. Parents especially, make sure that you don't give gadgets to kids. If you give gadgets, make sure they use it in the right way. Okay? Actually, we didn't discuss anything related to this sloka today. Already we passed 7:45. Any reflections? Whatever at least we discussed. Our questions, our comments, our complaints. our concerns.
In temple when we chant, we have to lift our hands so high, so our false ego will go down.
Yes, very good point. He says that in temple whenever we chant, we have to raise our hands as high as possible. And also I mentioned, not like this. You are not going to bless others. You are taking mercy from others. So hand should be like this. Krishna, please help me. Devotees, please help me. Hand should be like this, not like this. Okay? Make sure. Prabhuji, yes.
I have a question.
Reflections. Quick. Almost 7:50.
Yeah, same reflection.
Same cut and paste. He's a Microsoft guy. Copy and paste. Prabhuji.
Reflection. One of the question, not a reflection. One of the question. Why Brahma gave a wheel instead of that? He can give a nice plane, right? Because 60,000 people, why they want to give a big wheel and sit and eat?
You should have given a plane.
Yeah, they can give a comfortable plane, right?
Next time when we go, we'll ask. When we go to Brahma, we'll ask her. Okay.
What is the reason for giving wheel?
That is right, to make that Chhatrajita. If plane means what? It will go like this.
But so many things they can give, right? But why they put a wheel and why they come in a wheel? Is there any background?
There is no significance. See, many things won't be any significance. Okay, but because of that activity, there is going to be a pond created. In this case, because of the wheel, the pond got created, and Chakratirtha, the water came out, right? And that is very auspicious. If you go and take bath in that, it is very auspicious. Assume that if Brahma would have given flight, right? The flight will go like this.
No, water wants to come, anything, again fly will go in,
it will come. So that is why there is no, for many questions, like why Krishna is Tribhanga form? Do you know answer? Why Krishna is having flute? Why can't he have guitar? Why can't he have guitar?
Prabhu,
No.
you can have flute, but when person is traveling, sitting on the wheel is very uncomfortable.
It is actually that big wheel. It's not a small wheel. It accommodated 60,000 sages. Okay? It's a huge wheel. Probably it had cushion also, I think. So there's many things you won't have answer because that is activity to perform some pastime. Okay? Like Krishna, I gave example. Why flute? Right? With the same wood, we could have manufactured a guitar.
No, flute, there are significance, right?
A guitar also, you could have significance also. Right?
Flute, it has to bamboo things and he has to hold it.
And then saxophone also. You can create saxophone in bamboo stick. What is that? There are reasons behind it, but I'm saying that it is His mercy, Krishna's mercy. When we go there, we'll ask Him, why did you do that? Why are you in Tribhanga form? Why can't you stand straight and give mercy, right? It's like this. Why?
Because he likes it.
So that's what he likes it. Similarly,
individual person and 60,000 people, it's both are.
No, that
materially, if you think about it, it's different.
Brahma knows that. Brahma knows what is better. Lord Brahma. So when we go there, we'll ask. Anybody else?
I have one question, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Normally when people put, devotees put tilak, when devotees put tilak, it's basically representing the Sri Charan of the Krishna, tilak, and then Tulsi Ma, right? But why Krishna is putting it?
Yeah, same reason. Actually, I've seen only in some photos, not all the photos I've seen that putting tilak. But the reason one of the pravachakar, one of the preachers says that Krishna loves his devotees so much. Okay, Krishna loves Tulsi Maharani so much. So he wants her to be on his head always.
So it's Tulsi Ma's Charan on that space?
No, his devotees. He loves his devotees.
प्रभु जी मैंने सुना था कि ये एक जो लाइन है ना, एक कृष्णा है और दूसरी लाइन जो है राधा रानी, तो दोनों को तुलसी मैया मिलाती है, इसलिए वो तुलसी बीच में.
Krishna कौन बोल? Krishna, why will he put Krishna? Why Krishna is putting that? That is the question. Okay. So अगर कृष्णा है तो वो क्यों डाल रहा है?
Krishna's charan, right?
हाँ.
But why Krishna is himself putting it?
To show the devotees, he wants.
Yeah, Krishna wants to see one of the pastimes, Krishna's pastimes, right? You all would have heard that Krishna's pastimes, that Krishna had a headache. What is that? Krishna had a headache, and then Narada Muni goes around the universe, right? What is the solution? To find what is the solution? The solution is he wants the dust of his devotees on his forehead. Can you imagine that? Huh? No. But the Vrindavan Vasis, Vrajavasis, they were ready. They were ready to give. Even if I go to hell, I don't care. But I want Krishna to be okay. So he likes all that, Krishna. Yes. Vrinda. Vrinda didn't speak. We'll come from that. Okay, another 5 minutes will be good.
I learned that Krishna. I learned that Krishna gives remembrance, forgetfulness, and.
Closer.
I learned that Krishna gives remembrance and forgetfulness and knowledge, and if you take one step towards him, he takes 10 steps towards you.
Oh, wonderful. Mata, ya boliye.
जस्ट अभी शुरू की गाना तो ज़्यादा कुछ तो मैं जानती नहीं, तब थोड़ा बहुत जो जैसे जैसे शुरू हुआ भागवतम इतना तो मैं पढ़ती नहीं रही, लेकिन हाँ इतना है कि मतलब भगवान जो है प्रेम से मिलते हैं। आई नो कि भगवान प्रेम से मिलते हैं।
आज क्या सीखा आपने?
आज मैंने सीखा कि हाँ सबसे पहली गलती तो शायद हाथ उठाते थे मंदिर में जाके, तो हमें पता नहीं था हाथ कैसे उठाना है, कभी ऐसे भी गा लेते थे, कभी ऐसे नहीं उठाते थे, बट आज पता लगा है कि हाथ कैसे।
आज तक आप दूसरों को ब्लेस करते रहे हैं?
नहीं, हाथ ऐसे मंदिर में हम लोग जाके ऐसे ही करते थे ना, जैसे हाथ तो उठाते नहीं थे, लेकिन आज जो है आपने बताया तो सीखा कि हाँ कैसे करना है। थैंक यू, धीरे धीरे सीख जाएंगे हम भी।
ठीक है, अच्छा है, थैंक यू।
Yeah, same.
No, she's saying that we are very new to this Krishna consciousness. I haven't read Bhagavatam, but slowly we are learning. And today's reflection is how to beg Krishna. Not like this, to beg like this. So that's what he learned. Oh, Mataji.
Only by Krishna's mercy we are getting the knowledge, remembrance and forgetfulness. And the example you gave, Prabhuji, your friend's father or someone, immediately he lost the remembrance. So everything is dependent on Krishna's mercy. So we have to that I felt that always we have to that gratitude every moment. We have to thank Krishna whatever he has given to us.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. You remember all the verses actually. Very nice.
Because of Bhakti Sastri, I recited.
Okay. I got Prabhu's influence.
Viramala's father happened.
Viramala's father, yes. Last memory, right?
Should be other way around, Prabhu. Mataji's influence, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you for very nice and wonderful.
We didn't discuss the verse. We didn't discuss the verse today, though.
Yeah. So yeah, one thing, Krishna sees our struggle, not our perfection. So most of the times we look for the perfection, but yeah, Krishna sees our struggle, our endeavor. That is very, very important.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you kids, hey kids, what is your reflection?
We don't have any.
I don't have any reflection.
We weren't here.
Tarun?
We weren't here.
At least last 10 minutes you were here.
Yeah.
Huh?
I do nothing.
I was practicing my sloka.
Tarun, you want to say?
So I learned that.
Closer.
So I
That is very less sound. Is it off?
No.
But increase the sound there.
Which one? B?
Turn it back.
Yeah, speak.
I learned that whatever you do, you should always relate it to Krishna so that you can grow in spiritual knowledge.
Wonderful. Good job, Tarun. Hari Bol. Amul Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, bro. Nice class. It's better, always to have a revision what we have learned because of this Kali Yuga propensity. We try to forget, but nice you revise everything. And the example which you gave for Ajamila and all other examples are good. And one point I heard in one of the lectures, people mistakenly says, just because Ajamila remember his, son's name and he got delivered. But one of the lecture I was hearing, after that, he becomes very detached, he got the knowledge and he goes back to Vrindavan and he spent his whole life there doing a very good bhakti and then only he goes back. It's not just,
he didn't go immediately.
Yeah, that's people have that assumptions, that I will also chant at the time of death, I will chant and I will go back to Godhead. But it's not that. After that, he transforms himself and then he become eligible to go back to Godhead.
Correct. When Yamadutas come and Devadutas come, right? They had a good debate whether to pick Ajamil or not. Yamadutas wanted to pick him because he did all nasty things. And Devadutas said that, no, he did all wonderful things before. Right? So we are not going to let him go. They had a big... Then finally Yamadutas gave up. And Devadutas left him alone. And then he realized, then he went to a pilgrimage, he transformed himself, he did lot of tapasya, then only he went back to Godhead, not immediately. Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
Thanks, Prabhuji, for this interactive and informative class. I have a question though. Like, how do we define a knowledge, or like how you can realize that it is a path to a right knowledge? Because everyone defines knowledge some other way, right?
So that is why you have to associate with those people who have the right knowledge. If we don't know, we have to associate with those people who have the right knowledge. And they will impart that knowledge to you. Tadvitti pranipatena. Say. You know the sloka? Tadvitti pranipatena. Pariprashnena sevaya. Upadekyanti te gnanam. Gnaninas tattvadarshinaha. You understand the sloka? That means the Tattvadarshina who has seen the truth as is, he will impart the knowledge unto you if you obediently serve him and inquire from him. Okay? So that person will impart knowledge unto you. The right knowledge, what are you asking for?
But identifying the right person is also...
Identifying the right person also is a big challenge. But when you do as a collective thing, when you do in an association like this, then you will be guided to a right person. So that is why always whenever there is a chance to associate, please assemble there.
Thank you.
Then you will get knowledge because they will share the knowledge. They will share the right knowledge. Again, question might ask, which is the right association? Right? So that is why, to start with, at least, if you don't trust any one of us, no problem. You may not know this is a right association or not. Correct? You have to read books, write books. Again, you will say, which is the right book? Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatham to you. He will say, no, I don't know. How do I know which is the right book? No, you will say all that. But he won't say all that. He doesn't know all this. How will he say it's the right book? Huh? I'm not talking book names. Don't take. I'm saying whatever books you say, he says, I don't know is the right book or not for me. Huh? How do you assure him? How do you assure him it's the right book? Please read. Bolo? Bolo? Somebody?
Which gives the debate real
Yeah, the way.
Which gives that, what is the actual dharma purpose?
How do you know? You know that. He doesn't know that. So, first thing, Prabhu, for whatever it is, whether that is a right book or wrong book, or right association or wrong association, light literature, Krishna is God or not, ये सब करने से पहले one thing Krishna expects from you. What is that? Faith. You should have some faith, at least to take one step ahead and find out is that right or not. Right? If you have to go to office, how sure are you that your car doesn't meet with an accident? How sure are you? You're not sure? But still, you have faith that you're not going to meet an accident. So you'll get into the car and you did that activity, you got into the car, you drove as careful as possible. How sure are you the other person mistake? He came and hit you. You don't know. But your endeavor is, you had little faith in your car. Car won't break down. No problem. I'll get into the car and try going to office. Similarly, that faith should be there here also. That I put a faith in this Bhagavad Gita as it is book. There is a book called Bhagavad Gita as it is, written by Srila Prabhupada. I'll put some faith. Let me read. The more you read, your heart is automatically transformed. That means that is a real book. The more you associate with us, your heart gets transformed. That is a real association. Because we talk only about Krishna. See? Some faith should be there. Little faith to start with. Ado, Shraddha, Tata Sadhu, Sangha, Tata Bhajana Kriya. Those are the steps. Okay? Understood? You have to have little faith. You try it out. That is what chanting. You try it out. 3 months. Doesn't work. Return policy. Give the beach back. But if it works, you have to chant more. Okay?
Lifetime agreement. I'm already chanting. So my question was like, even like she was saying, right? It is a right, correct, or the knowledge is correct. So even she has a different version, he can have a different version. Like people say Ram is correct, people say
Closer.
Muslims are saying like Allah is correct, right? Or he is the right way, or Christians are saying. So there is some confusion out there, right? So that's where the knowledge comes.
That is what. The right person will come. If you have deep desire, Krishna will send right person to you. Krishna will send right association to you. You just have to have deep desire, Prabhu. That's all. Nothing else. Desire. And put some faith. Done. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. I learned that Krishna consciousness is a process which you have to improve gradually over time. It requires a lot of practice and it just doesn't happen overnight.
Yes, very nice. Mataji, Shalini Mataji. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ closer ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
That's what, we have Himalayan mountain size karmas from the past 10 births. So the only way of melting is through bhakti and, through chanting. So it at least sasve ashtadru kammi aagta hogutte.
Yes.
Unless you make the beginning, you won't reach that. So this is a good beginning to do that. So we can reduce those mountain-sized karmas, start reducing. And as you said, you put one step, God will put 10 steps. And He will, the way He was saying, as long as you have the yearning, just answering back to from my end, like when you have the yearning from inside, within, you'll automatically get associated with right. You'll have the interest, and those right books will come, right things will come, and the Guru comes to you. You don't go to the Guru. The Guru himself will come when you have that deep interest, deep desire.
Yes, very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Is Guru and Krishna, they work on partnership basis. You know that? Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Krupa Hoy Bhakti Lata Beach. Guru and Krishna, they work on partnership basis. Without Guru, you cannot get Krishna. Without Krishna, you cannot get Guru. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Krupa Hoy Bhakti Lata Beach. Then you will get Bhakti.
Next.
And one more thing I wanted to tell, you spoke about Christians, Muslims, and this different communities. We have different religious communities in the world. So you climb the mountain from any side. The view from the top will be the same. So they are born. See, another thing is each soul takes birth to experience whatever. So those who are born in those religions, they are born to experience that. We have taken birth in this, and we are led to this to experience this at the ultimate. Whatever.
Mataji is a good example, but you have to reach the top, right?
That's why you have come here, right?
One day we will reach, Prabhu. We all will reach.
You will reach.
No, we may reach or we may not.
No, why?
We need to have that positive.
We may not is a
We
doubt.
take a right path, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
No,
Take
we
a
may
right
not
path,
is a doubt.
definitely will reach. If I take a wrong route, we may collapse.
Correct. We have to be very careful. That's why it's very precarious. So Maya is very strong. Mama Maya Duratyaya. It's very difficult. Krishna says Maya is very difficult to overcome. Mam eva isi sat. What is it? Mam eva ye prapadyante. Maya metam. You can cross over Maya only. Mam eva ye prapadyante. Only if you surrender unto me. Otherwise, Mama Maya Duratyaya. It's very difficult. Even slight deviation, one day watching TV, gone.
Why even saints can be caught in Maya at any
Yeah,
moment.
anytime.
So
Very
as
difficult.
long as you are in the human body.
Bharat Maharaj example.
Yeah, Bharat Maharaj became deer.
See, as long as you are in the human body, you can be caught in the Maya. So that's what you always see that you don't.
Yeah.
And that's why the chanting, all that helps. The divine knowledge helps. Knowledge helps.
Yes. Kirtida.
I was not
Climax.
in that class.
Climax, you were there.
Yeah, I mean, I remember this Yukta Aharasya Viharasya, that shloka, when you were talking about how, you were talking about cricket and all that. So I remember that shloka where everything has to be done in moderate. But again, when you do, you have to remember Krishna. That is always there.
Kabaddi, Krishna. Saujanya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Very nice class, as usual, very interactive. You make it and you make us think, and you make us how better we can implement and how it can improve our thought process. So my first reflection, same as like how my Prabhu said, raising hands. I think I've been doing mistake, or I don't even notice. I don't even remember how I've been doing. That's my first reflection. And then I was thinking, when my turn comes, what should I tell? Because there's so many you made a note. I was trying to remember, and most of them have already said. And I was like, okay, what else is there? Because somebody already said. Like I wanted to tell the struggle, like Krishna sees our struggle. That's what helps me to motivate every day. Yeah, Krishna, I'm trying, help me. And then you put one step, Krishna puts 1,000 steps. And then one more thing is the intelligence, the way you explained, the instinct, the mind, instinct, but the intelligence is what will help you to know what is the real dharma. Discrimination. So that stuck to me. A lot of points, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Prabhuji. Prajna. I can't see. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, what I learned today was that death can hit you at any time, so it's important to not procrastinate your journey and remember to always think of Krishna at even the most inconvenient times where your mind's a mess, but just always remember that he's gonna bring more light in your mind, and thinking of him is only positive. There's no negatives to it at all, so there's no point in not thinking of him.
Very nice, thank you. Little louder to close.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, sir.
It's a very good class. Today, keep forgetting about the one word, dharma. It's a very powerful word, so I always try to remember that word. I know what it is. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Don't give mobiles to kids.
Don't give
Mobiles to kids.
Shyam Prabhu, you are last. Did I miss anyone?
So after Krishna left, Bhagavatam came about, and the final word of Bhagavatam, which is Krishna himself in Kali Yuga, is Nama Sankirtanam. So that is the main purpose of deliverance in Kali Yuga.
Very nice. Thank you. Haribol.
to see that one.
Okay, say whatever.
I want to see picture. After Krishna left, he took the form of Bhagavatam, which says everyone should chant the holy name.
Haribol. Okay, so we'll end here. No more questions. We'll discuss while having prasadam if you want to. Kids, sloka recitation. Quickly.
You are not in the kids' channel now. What is the name?
Okay, quick.
Do you have any
From anger, complete delusion arises, and complete delusion, bewilderment of the memory is, and bewilderment of the memory, the intelligence is thus one falls back down into the material world.
Yes, come, use this, the mic cannot.
From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of the mind, intelligence is lost. And when intelligence is lost, a person falls down back into the material world.
Yada bhavati sammoha smriti vibhramaha smriti vibhramaha bodhinasho pranashyati. From anger, delusion arises. From delusion, bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, but intelligence is lost. When intelligence is lost, one falls back again to the material world.
Moha bhavati sammoha smriti vibhramaha smriti brahmasad buddhinaso buddhihinasa pranasyati. From anger, a complete delusion arises, and from delusion, memory loss. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down back into the material pool.
Krodha bhavati sammoha smriti vibhramaha smriti prasad buddhinaso pranashyati. From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memory. And when memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost. One falls down back into a material pool.
He's in ecstasy. Loudly present.
Nasha, Bhuta Nasha, Buddhi Nasha, Prashanti. From anger, delusion, your mental delusion, and delusion, of memory, when your memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and intelligence is lost, one falls down into the delusion in the material.
You're not reading what you understand. Is it translated to ask morning call them? Or we itni jaldi? Wow, good boy. हाँ, itni jaldi.
Sparshassu Paunteya Sitoshna Sukhadukkadaha Agamu Apayino Mam
Anityas.
Atidikshas Agamu Apayino Aniccaha Tam Tidikshasva Bharata.
Haribol! Keep closer. Keep closer.
From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion bewilderment and memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material.
Haribol! Haribol! Then?
A big round of applause to all the kids, please. Wonderful. So, special occasion on 21st. What is that? 21st of this month. In another 4 days. Nityananda Trayodashi ki jai. So there will be a big event at the temple. So please attend. Thank you very much. Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmane Vaishnave Alpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwasva Naiva Jayate Sharira Vidya Jal Jadendriya Tahega Jiva Pali Vishesagare Taramate Jivati Loboma Isudurmati Take Jeta Katina Samsare Krishna Barodayamai Puribara Jivajai Prasada Nadilobai Seyana Mritapao Radha Krishna Gunagao Premida Ko Chaitanya Nitai Jainima Jainitai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Iyadvaita Gadadhara Nivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Krishna Mahaprasadam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. It's a good exercise. Thank you, online devotees. Haribol.